What's going on today, guys? So today I want to talk to you about a question that I get pretty often, and it is, are the KRK Rokit G4 8s good for music listening? Purely music listening is what we're talking about at this point. For me, I use these most for mixing, for producing, for actually making music, and also performing it. These are great for DJing or parties in general. But some people are just purely fans of music and want to be able to enjoy it in high fidelity. And so these, in my opinion, I think these KRK Rokit monitors are great for that. Start off a little bit about these. These are Generation 4 KRK Rokits, and in my opinion, since the first generation, they've come quite a long way. If you would have asked me, a decade ago, if I would have thought the KRKs were some of the, best speakers for listening, I would have definitely said no, just because I think they still had some kinks that they had yet to work out. These ones, they've got a nice flat frequency response all the way through. They've got really, really solid depth, which is probably one of the most important things to consider when you're trying to find a good set of monitors for purely listening, is that you want to be able to hear every little nuance, every little detail in the music, no matter what kind of music you're listening to, from the softest and subtlest of folk music to hard-hitting EDM. Being able to listen to these and really hear every detail is important. They do offer a really wide frequency response, which is great. It goes from 36 hertz all the way to 40 kilohertz. So, you're not going to get the subbiest of the subs down to, 20 hertz below. But if, you do want that, if you do really need that sub low, you can, of course, get a third-party subwoofer or a KRK subwoofer of some sort and hook all that up. In my opinion, you don't really need it, especially in smaller environments, be it bedrooms, home studios, things of that nature. Yeah, in my opinion, that's just, it has enough bass response to really fill a whole room without needing that rumble or that kind of, those like feel frequencies, The cool thing about these two is that they have front firing ports, which means you won't get a bunch of, bass resonance buildup in the back, especially if they're placed against a wall or a window in my case. You're not going to get that frequency buildup, which can be kind of annoying and which can really kind of ruin the experience for listening. The great thing, another really, really wonderful thing about these is that you can EQ them to your room. I'll kind of take you to the back and you can kind of get a good look-see at it. There is an onboard EQ right here. Simply press that and you can adjust the lows and highs, which is awesome. If you feel like you're sitting in your listening environment and the highs or lows, either one of them are too strong or too weak, having the ability to adjust that, again, to provide the best listening experience for yourself is a really great feature. So yeah, overall, I think the KRK Rokit G4 8s are wonderful for purely music listening. If you have any insight into why you think these aren't or are some really great listening speakers, or you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Alrighty guys, take it easy.